Who is Gray Fox, the cyborg ninja in Metal Gear Solid? What is the story behind this character? During his younger years, Frank Yeager spent his time as a child soldier with a guerrilla team of fighters in Mozambique. He would trick his enemies by coming off as an innocent child and then viciously attacking them with a knife. His name Yeager is German for hunter. Now in 1966, he met Big Boss in Mozambique. Big Boss would then place the boy in rehab, hoping he would be safe. But he was taken by the CIA and put through the Perfect Soldier Project. While he was the only surviving test subject, he was given the code name of Null, the Perfect Soldier. Although this project enhanced his senses and reflexes to the point where he could deflect bullets and become incredibly agile, there was a cost. After each mission, his memories would have to be reset and his emotions would have to be suppressed. He was kept in a tank during this process, and it would take some time for this procedure to complete. All of this was meant to make Null a more efficient soldier, to kill without remorse, and able to follow orders. Then, as a teenager, Null operated with the Fox unit in Colombia. There he battled against Naked Snake, also known as Big Boss. Their battle ended with no winner, but Snake was captured. Then, driven by the desire to kill Snake and his memories of war, Null broke out of his chamber and killed Fox members until he confronted Snake again. When the battle was over, Null revealed his face, and Snake realized he was the boy he saved many years ago. At this point, Null would leave Fox unit and was sent to the hospital to treat his mental and physical injuries. The doctors who treated him assumed that he would never live a normal life. Then, in 1979, he was caught up in the Rhodesian Civil War, and during his time there, he accidentally killed the parents of a young girl. So he took her under his care and shared his rations with her, adopting her as a younger sister, who would later take the name of Naomi Hunter. But as she grew up, Frank carried this guilt and never told her the truth of how her parents died. Frank Yeager would later return to take part in the Civil War in Mozambique, but was captured, and the torture led to his nose and ears being cut off. But once again, he was rescued by Big Boss. Then in 1988, he went under the name of Frank Hunter and was romantically involved with Gustava Hefner. But their love would end soon, with them being separated by his superiors. Gustavo would later join the STB and become a bodyguard for Dr. Marv. Now part of the Foxhound unit, in 1995 he was sent on a mission called Operation Intrude N312, where he discovered the development of a Metal Gear prototype, but was captured by enemy forces. He was later rescued by another Foxhound member named Solid Snake, and it was revealed that the leader of Outer Heaven was Big Boss himself. When the Metal Gear prototype TX-55 was destroyed, Fox and Big Boss disappeared and joined forces in Zanzibar. Fox was then seen as a #1 lieutenant to Big Boss and was given his own command over Zanzibar land's military. Then, in 1999, a new Metal Gear D weapon was made and Solid Snake was called in for a mission. This is when Dr. Marv and Gustavo were captured by soldiers in Zanzibar land. Gustavo had escaped and helped Snake on his mission, but was later killed by a missile from Metal Gear D, and the pilot was Frank Yeager. After this event, Fox and Snake battled in a room filled with landmines, with Snake coming out as the winner. Then Fox's damaged body was taken by the Patriots for gene testing, and it was Dr. Clark who oversaw the procedures of gene therapy on his body, which lasted 4 years. This resulted in data and research for the Genome Soldiers. During this time, Fox's body was grafted to a powerful exoskeleton, which granted him increased strength and agility. Fox would be rescued later on when Naomi Hunter was recruited as Dr. Clark's assistant. This was intentionally done by Big Mama, who was trying to deal with the opposing factions from the Patriots. Dr. Clark was killed by Fox during his escape, and his death was covered up by Naomi. Now at this point in the story, Fox's mind became unstable, and his desire to battle Solid Snake overtook him. Then on Shadow Moses Island, he met Snake after he rescued the captured Kenneth Baker from Revolver Ocelot. The two of them battle each other, but as the two of them are equally matched, Gray Fox disappears. Later on he would contact Snake under the alias of Deep Throat to warn him of the dangers up ahead. Although he does not give Snake his real identity, he does hint at being one of his fans. This was a nod to when they last met in Zanzibar land many years ago. The two of them would meet for a second battle. While the weapon Snake was using had proved to be ineffective, he is forced to use hand-to-hand combat. When Snake starts to get the upper hand, Gray Fox suffers a mental surge and disappears, only to reappear at the end to assist Snake in fighting against Metal Gear Rex, who is piloted by Liquid Snake. Although Grey Fox managed to fight bravely, he was killed, and this is where the story of Grey Fox ends. This character was my favorite in the Metal Gear series, having a long story connected to multiple characters like Big Boss, Solid Snake, and Naomi. We can see how his life was full of war and combat, and even after he was revived, he still craved for battle, but only to fight against Snake, to feel alive in battle once again. Then after he died a second time, he was finally at peace. Now, even though the story of Grey Fox ended here, his costume design was later used in other video games. So what did you think about the story of Grey Fox, and who is your favorite character in the Metal Gear series? Put your answer in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to my channel and enable notifications so you know when I upload a video. Thanks for watching. My name is AcidGlow, and I'll see you in the next video.